Brett, it's Derby time. Freust du dich? Are you excited?
Yeah, obviously. It's the first one of the season. It's a big game. You kind of want to set the tone for the rest of the year. It's nice to get one, out of the way early. For the young players especially, it'll be a new experience. Probably something they've never had before. So it's always fun. Castle's obviously a huge rivalry. So we're looking forward to it. We've had a good week here so far. So just gotta keep preparing, and we'll see what happens on Friday. So.
Also Brett sagt, freut sich riesig, Derbyzeit ist immer gut, ist auch froh, dass es so früh quasi schon losgeht, ist auch für die jungen Spieler wichtig, dass sie das mal erlebt haben. Bisher läuft die Woche wunderbar, Training läuft, kann losgehen so ungefähr. Now talk about the start of the season, last weekend, 6 points, 2 wins. How excited are you? And what went extremely well? And where do you think is a lot of room for improvement? Also was lief am ersten Wochenende schon gut und wo sieht da noch Platz für Luft nach oben?
Yeah, obviously good to get 2 wins. I don't know if we're excited. I don't know if that's the correct word. Obviously happy with the effort, but we're a good hockey team. We expect to win. We expect to win those games. We expect to beat those teams. So I don't know if it's, like I said, an excitement thing, but we're pleased with it. It was a good start. I think the biggest thing that was for us, and especially just for me, is improvement. Is we gave up 3 goals, 15 shots on Sunday. So that just shows that there's a commitment from everybody to play defense, and obviously with Bicky had a good weekend as well. So I think there's lots of positives, lots of things to build off of. But as far as being excited, I think we just expected to win those games, and we expect that of ourselves. So we'll keep building off that. But we said lots of work to do yet still. So.
Also Brett, wie Brett lebt und lebt, also ganz gechillt. Excited ist er nicht. Hat erwartet, dass man diese Spiele gewinnt, sind Gegner, die man schlagen will, sind ein gutes Hockeyteam. Freut sich, dass es vor allen Dingen defensiv gut funktioniert hat. 3 Gegentore in 2 Spielen, am Sonntag nur 15 Schüsse erlaubt. Auch Felix Bick, starkes Wochenende gehabt. Aber es gibt immer noch Platz, um sich zu verbessern. What's going to be important against Kassel? Was wird wichtig gegen Kassel?
I think the biggest thing is controlling your emotions. There's, like I said, there's going to be 7,000 people in here packed to the rafters screaming their heads off. It's obviously, I think there's a few things happening outside of, let's say the dressing rooms. We're not immune to that. So that's something for the fans and, everybody else to kind of deal with. And for us, we just have to focus on the game. 60 minutes, worry about what Castle's going to do, and use the emotion positively from the fans. And they're always behind us, but it's important to not get too high, not get too low, and just play focused and play hard, but also use the emotion in a positive way. So.
Emotionen sind das große Thema. Er sagte, muss man gut kontrollieren gegen Kassel. Geht es natürlich hoch her unter den Fans, wird volle Halle, wird eine krasse Stimmung sein, aber sie müssen schauen, dass sie nicht zu sehr abheben, aber auch nicht nervös werden durch die Stimmung, sondern einfach schauen, dass sie cool bleiben und dass sie quasi die Stimmung positiv nutzen und sich von den Fans treiben lassen. What's like the best memory you have against Kassel? Beste Erinnerung an ein Kassel-Spiel?
There's a couple. Definitely not losing 8-1 in Game 4 of the quarterfinals my first year here. That one's one I'll forget. But I think last year, scoring the game winner in Castle in Game 6, come back from 2-0 down in that series. They had us on the ropes, and we came together. So for me, that's a big one. And obviously, the year before too, when we beat them in the playoffs. But as far as the regular season memories, they kind of all blend together. I remember certain moments and certain times of every game, and they're always fun. So I'm not trying to minimize that. But the biggest one for me is for sure the playoffs. The last 2 years when we've managed to beat them out, that's been a lot of fun, and it's been it's cool. It's great for hockey. It's great for hockey in Germany. It's great for Hessen. It's great for everybody. When those two teams play. And luckily enough, like I said, 2 out of 3 the last 2 years. So those are probably my best memories from the Derby time. So.
Ja, viel geredet. Also fragte nach den besten Erinnerungen an die Derbys. Das Erste, was er gesagt hat, lassen wir einfach raus. Da gehen wir nicht weiter drauf ein. Aber er meinte, woran er sich sehr gerne erinnert, sind sowohl die Playoff-Serie vor 2 Jahren mit dem Sweep und natürlich letztes Jahr, wo er dann im Spiel 6 den Game Winner gescored hat. Nachdem es ja schon ziemlich schlecht aussah in der Serie. Meinte, viele gute Erinnerungen, auch in der regulären Saison. Verschwimmt ein bisschen, aber sind viele gute Erinnerungen. Ist eine geile Serie, ist gut fürs deutsche Eishockey, ist gut für Hessen und ist eigentlich ein schönes Schlusswort. Und what do you expect Friday from us and from the crowd?
Well, obviously, I expect a good effort from us. I know we'll be prepared. I know we'll be focused. I know we'll have our systems and our things like that in place. And from the crowd, obviously, I'm expecting, some interesting things. I think it'll be a little bit of a difference, different vibe. Maybe I know everyone probably knows what I'm talking about, but I think honestly, they're going to come. They're going to play hard. They always do. They always play us tough. They're going to probably be in the top 4, top 6, in a playoff place, just like we are at the end of the year. So, it's important to, get the points now. And, Castle's a good hockey team. They play structure. They got a good coach. They're going to come hard like they always do. And, it's not going to be an easy game. But, like I said, we're confident. We're happy with what we've built here so far in the first 2 months of the year. And, we'll see what happens Friday, but I'm expecting a good hockey game between 2 good teams and hopefully 3 points for Frankfurt. So.
Ja, ich glaube, den letzten Teil brauchen wir gar nicht übersetzen. Er hofft natürlich, dass es 3 Punkte gibt für Frankfurt. Er erwartet ein hartes Spiel, ein sehr physisches Spiel. Kassel ist eine gute Mannschaft, gut aufgestellt, wird wieder zu den besten 6 Teams der Liga gehören. Davon geht er fest aus. Sagt aber, wir gehören auch dazu. Und bisher die ersten 2 Monate waren sehr vielversprechend, liefen sehr gut. Das System klappt, funktioniert alles. Läuft gut und deswegen sind sie vorbereitet und erwartet von den Fans natürlich ordentlich Stimmung und einen gewissen, vielleicht etwas anderen Vibe. Und er meint, ihr wisst ja schon, worum es geht, brauchen wir nicht weiter drauf eingehen. Und dann würde ich sagen, danke Brett und dann Freitag Vollgas geben.
Ja, vielen Dank.
Radio Bob und die Löwen Frankfurt rocken die Liga.